Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Oh, thank God it's working. Okay, hopefully. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now that we basically missed up pretty much almost the entire top half of the frame here, hopefully you guys can all, ladies and gentlemen, can find it because Google, Google does not want to connect. Damn it, Dave. Now all I'm stuck of, I can't stop thinking of you going, Google. It's all your fault, bro. It's all the owner of that card shop's fault. Well, now that I got this up and running, let's send this to it. Let's spread the word here. After some technical difficulties, here it is. Here we go. The Brewers have runners on second and first with 2 outs here in the top of the first, and the New York Knicks are absolutely crapping the bed with the Pistons, but at the same time, still miraculously, a 8-point game. Runs in, puts it up, and somehow that's good. It's now a 6-point game. Why do I sense some trouble here? And there's an umpire talking with Robbie Ray for the Giants. Don't worry, guys. Baseball is the one game where I can't do this, and I will know every player on the field, including Craig Yoho. Save us, Craig Yoho! Hopefully, this works this time around. Like, I'm really hoping this one works. And if not, well, we's in trouble. So, Robbie Ray and the Giants are facing... Oh, that's not good for the Knicks. Brunson just went to the locker room. There goes the season. But anyways, with Milwaukee, on a more positive note, it is tied at 0, top of the first, runners on first and second with 2 down, and Rhys Hoskins is at the dish. We'll see what happens here. It's now a 1-1 count. And I have no idea what's going on in the Knicks game, but it's the Knicks. So, yeah, we got that going for us. I just sent that to somebody. I just sent the same thing to someone twice. Oh boy. Oops. My bad. Please, guys, remember, share this with all your friends and everybody. Because baseball is the sport where I can kick back, tell you what's going on, and it be chill. So, yeah. There is the pitch. Hoskins that one's got snow on it, and the only way that's a home run's if you're playing in a elevator shaft. Oh, hey, look, Willie Adames, there he is. Also, how was this Knicks Pistons game only a 5-point game? Like, this is interesting. Now that I also know I'm giving some of you guys something to listen to here late night for your late night homework. I don't know how. I'm still trying to figure out how this is only a 5-point game, but I'm only keeping tabs on that because, as you can tell, I'm a Knicks fan. But this is a Brewers stream, and Craig Yoho to the rescue. Save us, please. Yes, Facebook is nothing but rest in peace the Pope. I'm sure we all know what happened by now. Do Giants fans exist? I don't see it. Oh, that Reddit thread I was looking at randomly was talking about New York Giants and football. Can we not talk football for A couple of minutes. The draft isn't till Thursday. We can talk football on Thursday, but it's baseball season. I guess we also have the NBA playoffs, but it's baseball season, guys. The Giants lineup: Mike Yastrzemski, Willie Adames, Young Ho Lee, Matt Chapman, Heliot Ramos, Lamont Wade Jr., Wilmer Flores, Patrick Bailey, and Tyler Fitzgerald. Every single one of them I know of. And the Brewers' starting pitcher today is Quinn Priester, which that was a trade. That right there was that was a trade. A very interesting trade, but a trade nonetheless. And oh dear God, they're advertising Logan Paul and Jake Paul America. We still care about the Paul family? Last I heard of them, they were still on Disney Channel. Anyways, Priester's first pitch is away, and that is low and outside for a ball. So we now have it underway. It's now a 2-0 count. This man's struggling to find the strike zone. We've made it. Everywhere we go is nothing but baseball advertisements. Even during the NBA's crown jewel of the playoffs, and people are rather watch baseball than the NBA, which should tell you everything you need to know. All right, and there it is. Yastrzemski's getting on base. The Brewers are rolling out. Isaac Collins in left field. Frelick is in center. Jackson Charles in right. Hoskins at first. Bryce Terang's at second. Joey Ortiz is at short. Caleb Durbin's at third. William Contreras is behind the dish. And as we know, on the bump is Quinn Priester. And this Knicks game's getting interesting, but I definitely am not having the Knicks game updates on my phone because my computer can only let me watch one game at once because I'm not watching the same league. And the internet is buffering for the Brewers game just for me to see a pitch fall into the zone. So Adames is at the plate facing Quinn Priester. This is gonna be interesting. Let's see what Adames does against his first at bat against Milwaukee. How Contreras calls this at bat. So we have a 2-1 count here now. Yep, there it is. They're showing Adames talking with Contreras, Yelich. It's almost as if he knew them for how long. That pitch is just a bit inside. It's now 3-1. It's 91-86 for the Knicks. I already know this viewership's going to be episode live stream is going to be a lot lower because I'm talking baseball, not basketball or, God help me, being barbaric and talking football. So we'll see what happens. Adames is hitting 202 on the season. He has a full count here. We'll see what happens. The pitch is away. Swing and a miss. And got him. The strike him out, throw him out, double play. That was beautiful. Just a thing of beauty. That was a thing of beauty. Oh man, the strike him out, throw him out. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh man. That was a beautiful play. It's 92-86 Detroit over New York. We'll see if Detroit snatches defeat from the jaws of victory. Or is that just a football thing? Young Ho Lee is at the plate. And yes, the back of his jersey says what you think it does. But He's now on an 0-2 count with Quinn Priester here. All right, 1-2. That one's just a bit high. And looking down at my phone, it looks like the Knicks are taking some free throws here. That one's in ain't good. Young Ho Lee grounds out to short. The second base ends the inning. It is now so we're going to go to the top of the second, tied at 0. How is this only... I don't know how the Knicks are not dead in this game yet, but it is what it is. Can't wait to see how they choke this away. The Brewers are on commercial break here. This has honestly been an interesting one. Because we all know Craig Yoho has been called up. So let's look at his numbers, shall we? Craig Yoho Brewers. Let's see here. Brewers manager Pat Murphy said during spring training that Craig Yoho's changeup was the nastiest pitch he saw throughout camp. Then this article telling me about Yoho proceeds to advertise a Jedi Jackson Cheerio bobblehead giveaway on May 16th. The Brewers have a home game on May 4th against the Cubs, and you're doing Star Wars Night on May 16th. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, in 2024 in the minors, he posted a .94 ERA and struck out 101 batters in 57 and 2/3 innings across 3 levels of the Brewers farm system. And he didn't miss a beat at all this year through his 9 and 2/3 of frames for Nashville. The man has a 0 ERA. Wow. Yeah, save us, Craig Yoho, please. I'm begging you. We're all Brewer fans are begging you here. Sal Frelick is at the dish in the box. And in Sal Frelick fashion, he has a line drive single up the middle in the outfield. So let's see what happens here with coming up to the plate now. Robbie Ray's already at 27 pitches here on the game. Looks like our comment section's really coming alive here. The comment section, it'd be kind of nice to interact with some other people. This comment section's really coming alive. It's an 0-1 count here, Joey Ortiz. Holy. How the hell did New York come back into this game? The Knicks are making a comeback when I'm more worried about the Brewers. So on that note, back to the Brewers. As an 0-2 count for Joey Ortiz here. This is going to be the 30th pitch of the game already for Robbie Ray. He's off to a hard start. Ortiz fouls it off and I'm not even going to ask what I saw, but apparently, how is that a foul? You know what? I don't care. I'm going to watch baseball. If the Knicks win this game, that's going to be something, but the NBA, be ready for that segment later where I make fun of this, by the way. But here it is. Still 0-2 count. Anybody want to take a guess as to How much money in San Francisco the pizza the kid's eating probably cost him. And Ortiz hits into a fielder's choice that was almost a 5-4-3 double play ball. 91-94 Detroit. Wow. Wow. I did not think that was possible. Yeah, he beat it out, but it wasn't by much. They got the lead runner, but this is getting... Anyone coming here is about to miss some top-notch action for the baseball. Isaac Collins is at the plate. It is... Okay, if we throw it out, but we got it. We're with one down, there's a runner on first. Collins is a 1-0 count. Swinging for the fences here, and that is a foul ball. 1-1. Oh my God, the Knicks had the ball. They got the stop. They got the stop they needed. Oh my God, if they score here. Wide open, puts it up to... Oh my God, it's tied at 94. Oh my God, get the stop here. Oh my God. I thought the shift was banned, but it looks like the Giants are playing a little bit of a shift here. Now it's just a little upstairs. It's a 22 count now on Collins. And Detroit just sunk that 3-pointer. That's not... That's about right for New York. Get back into it and then do that. Not get the stop you need. Brunson, 3. Way too much power. And that's... Yeah, it's going to end it unless you stop Cunningham somehow. So foul ball for Collins. How is that not charge? Open corner 3, no good. New York gets it. 20 seconds here. Please let that go in. Let it go in. Nope. And game over. And New York lost. Game over. Yep, that just happened. Robbie Ray with the pickoff attempt here. We are still in the Isaac Collins at bat here. Robbie Ray is a damn near 40 pitches, it seems. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Yep. Here's to the Knicks choking again, boys. Again, this comment section's going wild. As Casper could have at least told me he was bringing all his friends first. Here it is with a 1-0 count to Caleb Durbin. He's hitting 182 on his young MLB career. Yeah, New York lost. This one's over. Deep fly ball way back. Home run! Caleb Durbin went yard. 2-run bomb for the Brewers. Let's go, Milwaukee. Hey. I'm going to X out the Knicks game because So, yep, here we go. That's it. Click a few buttons here. And boom, I got the Brewer game on. Hey, that was beautiful. So that's going to bring up Bryce Terang. That's obviously his first career Major League home run for Durbin. don't think it's his first career hit, but it's his first. Well, obviously, if he has an average of 1 something, it's not his first hit. But that brings us back to the leadoff hitter here in Bryce Terang. They're wearing long-sleeved turtlenecks outside in San Francisco. Is the Bay Area getting that cold? But either way, it's now a 2-run lead for Milwaukee with a 1-2 count here on Terang. He's already 0 for 1 on the day. This comment section's going mild. That's a ground ball right to the shortstop. That'll be a 6-3 put out, and that's going to end the Brewers' frame. But not after the Brewers went yard. And, oh man. So, yeah. Well, the New York Knicks decided they were going to go, don't worry, Rob. We're a playoff team. But then we're going to do what the Packers do best and croak. And I'm sure as you can see with that Bears pennant, I have to make fun of the Packers. I am obligated to. Yeah, let's promote this local business. This local place. I don't know if it still exists or not, but they can get some free promo time now. Okay, that's much better. Much better. And yes, I'm wearing a trucker hat like that guy in South Park. Normally, I would interact with the comments during the commercial breaks, and we all know baseball has plenty of commercial breaks. Howdy, Thomas. You missed it. The Knicks decided they were going to croak like Green Bay does in the playoffs, and Caleb Durbin hits a 2-run bomb. Go Brewers. And it looks like they are back from commercial here. Yep, Brewster's pitch was just a bit outside. Matt Chapman, Loggers legend, Matt Chapman, is hitting 240 on the season. This is his first at-bat of the game, and so far he has yet to see a single strike. Yep, 240 on the year, the 406 OBP, 440 slugging with 4 dingers and 14 RBIs on the season. And wow, that one was all the way in the other batter's box. Priester has not thrown him a strike yet. Is that? Yes, that was what I thought it was. All right, so Priester walks Chapman and hold up. Yep. My eyes are not deceiving me. There's a Jordan Love jersey behind home plate somewhere for the cameras to catch out in San Francisco. Wisconsin. That's a wild pitch if I've ever seen one. But anyways, that Jordan Love jersey shows that Wisconsinites are everywhere. We're invading everywhere. But I did not have seen a Jordan Love jersey on my bingo card. Quentin Priester's on the hill. We got him in a trade. I'll dive more into that trade next commercial break if you want me to. Well, let's see. So, yeah, it's now a 2-0 count. And Quentin Priester, throw a strike, man. You're paid to throw a strike. So, yeah, Milwaukee has a 2-0 lead, but Priester looks like he's doing everything he can to give it up. It's a miracle. He found the strike zone for the first time in 6 pitches. I didn't get to go ball 7. All right. Maybe Priester's more worried about the fact that there's a Jordan Love jersey in the stands. Did they? Oh, Milwaukee! Why? Why did you do that, Milwaukee? I understand Chapman got too far, a little trigger happy, but why didn't you take the out at 1? Take the out at 1. Ortiz, throw the ball to first and take the out at 1. Now you got runners on first and second with nobody out. Take the damn out at 1. Even the guy who got cut from the club ball team knows this. We can make these mental mistakes now, but when we play the Cubs, all hell's going to break loose if we don't do anything against them. Cannot wait to watch everyone boo Craig Counsell again. So anyways, Wade Jr.'s line drive bunt foul. There's something you don't see every day. Is he bunting with a torpedo bat? Anyway, can I hop over on the phone or... You know what? I don't think I've ever had someone hop on a phone call with me mid-YouTube thing, but first time for everything, so let's give this a try and see how it goes. Hold on. Let pop up, terrain, calling everyone off, and there we go. Yeah, I've never had a guy hop on over the phone or Zoom to react to the game with you. You can. If you have the game on, we can give this a try, or we can. Actually, I have a better idea. What if I pencil you in for some point Wednesday? There it is. Caught stealing the third. They caught Chapman. So now we got 2 down and 1 on first. But anyways, as I was saying, what if on Wednesday we do something before the draft with where the Bear fan and Packer fan sits on the draft? Would that one work better so we don't do anything late at night? And it's not as much of an abnormal hour because of how the Brewers are on the West Coast right now. All right, so Flores is hitting 203 on the season and watches strike 2 right down the boulevard. So yeah, I will dive in more on the Priester trade on the next commercial break here. Yep, he's not going to swing at one that's about eyeball level, usually. But yeah, I tend not to use Zoom because, so yeah, let's see what we... Yellow.
You better believe it.
All right, so
I just heard you.
So now we got... I'm assuming you have the game on too?
Shoot, not at the moment, but I'm walking back from my, my worship practice. But as soon as I get back, I will. But shoot, I can just react with you, like I feel like color commentary or something. Or shoot, I don't know. Give me 6 minutes, and I'll be right back. But I can stay on the line. I'll just mute myself quick.
All right, well, that's fine with me because there it is.
Let's do that. You can still commentate. We'll do that.
So they walked Wilmer Flores here, and I can't exactly say I'm commentating because that breaks all MLB and copyright laws. So that's kind of why I do other things, interacting here and there too, guys. Because
I got you, Rob. I did not mean to say commentating. I meant
Oh yeah, I know.
No, you got me all confused.
Oh, I know. That's just kind of habit because it feels like that's what people in these do. So we have runners on first and second, 2 outs with Patrick Bailey, the catcher, up at the plate here. Fun fact, it's called home plate because at one point when they were figuring out what they're going to use before we put the Pentagon there, they some fields actually used an actual dinner plate as home plate in the early days of baseball while we were trying to figure out what we're going to do with it still. So we got that going for us. There's some history. That's a hit. That's gonna. There scores one. Churio's throw. That was way off the mark. Holy crap! That was one of the worst throws I've seen all day. And I've seen some pretty bad ones.
My good. What is he doing? How bad was the throw? Scale 1 to 10.
Negative.
3.
Like a -10 probably, because it was like halfway between the third and the baseline of third and home type off the mark.
Oh goodness me! Wait, where's Churio in the outfield today? Or
he's in right.
Oh, he's in right. Oh, oof. Okay. Well, goodness me, Churio, you got to do better, buddy. We need you locked in, buddy.
Well,
need you dialed.
Even the best of the best have the worst throws. Oh, hey, there's that Jordan Love jersey again.
Did Bally show somebody in a Jordan Love? What's going on? What?
Oh, I just happened to notice it because you know how fans in the backgrounds when they're walking or when they're showing at different angles. When you're in San Francisco, a green Packer jersey is gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Also, I salute the guy for wearing a Jordan Love jersey in that city.
Exactly. Shout out to that guy. What a G. What a man. Being a Packer and Niner, if he truly is, if he lives like in the Bay Area, hey, mad respect to that man. Shout out whoever you are. We appreciate you. Being a Packer fan. And miss all your Niners and man. Shout out. We appreciate you. That's it. Yep.
All right. That's a hard worm burner grounder to third. Durbin's throw is not in time here. Now we got bases juiced. Bases juiced and 2 outs.
Ouch. One word.
At least we got 2 outs.
True, though. Very, very, very true. So we can just, get out the hole, man. Let's go. Who's pitching for us, by the way? I put it in the chat.
Quinn Priester.
Who?
Quinn Priester. They acquired him in a trade.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I got you. Okay, continue.
Like I said, I'll dive into that trade a bit more for you and everyone else on this stream for later when we're dude actually did what he's supposed to and actually ran down the first baseline. It's not just a half-hearted jog. You don't see that much anymore. Is that it? Okay, now that must be a bus trip because Jordan Love jersey, next to him is a Mets jersey. That's got to be like a Jay Buckley bus tour type deal or some other company that just goes around to all these various ball games across America.
I would agree with my brother. Something's not. I would agree. It'd probably be something like that.
Then again, San Francisco is a big city, so we just need the Oakland A's fans to show up and invade the Bay Area. Because I'm betting you when the Giants play the A's in San Francisco, that's going to be when the true Oakland fans show up and start chanting, "Let's go, Oakland." So we have a 1-1 count, bases loaded for the leadoff hitter. Oh my God, it's a miracle. The man threw a strike.
There's no shot. Seriously?
Right down the boulevard, even.
Miracle. It's a springtime miracle. Goodness me. Thank you, buddy. Thanks, Quinn.
Yeah. So let's see if Priester can throw one more strike. We just need one more. Or Churio going full extension to save his pitcher. That'll work too. As long as they get the out. And ripping his pants. My God, Fanatics' pants are cheap. Holy crap. if the pants are ripping on an everyday routine play like that, when you Fanatics really made cheap baseball pants. Under Armour. Speaking of that, Under Armour. They got me covered, unlike Fanatics and Nike. And everyone watching the stream will understand. And ladies, you would understand too when you realize that softball pants are now made of the same thing as baseball pants.
Yep. Oh, and there's a story. Y'all, don't you worry. Trust Rob's experiences with Fanatics. That can be for different days. I'm just saying, man.
It's commercial break. We can do it.
Tell man.
I ordered my very, very beautiful We Own the Central hoodie for the Brewers postseason. I love wearing that hoodie whenever I'm around Cub fans, by the way. And it said I was supposed to get it. And in the day came, not there. I'm like, oh, okay. That's about right. I wasn't expecting I never expect a package to ever be on time. So when Amazon actually gets me my packages on time, I'm actually thoroughly impressed.
Unless you're not like a college student and can afford like paying for Amazon Prime, which is golly like $12 a month or something. It's pretty outrageous, you know what I'm saying?
Actually, if you look at it, Amazon Prime actually for everything it's used for like because it includes Prime Video and then the shopping and all that, it's actually worth every penny. Especially if it's like, especially if you're like using it in like as a family or something, because then you're like, save
that money exactly.
And then plus one of the best things about Prime is no matter what you order, free shipping.
That's what's up, man. So my question is this: does your family have Prime Video or no?
Yes, because I have it.
Oh, so basically, again, you're telling the listeners and everybody that so you ordered this again, just to refresh everybody. It came with Prime shipping or like the free shipping in Prime or what?
Oh no, the Fanatics hoodie. I got this right off of the Fanatics website for the Brewers hoodie because.
Okay, continue.
I should have got it off MLB Shop because then at least I know where it was I know it'll be getting to me right away because the MLB is like boom, 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 boom the way the NFL is.
Yeah.
But
continue the story though.
Anyways, a week goes by, still haven't gotten it. 2 weeks go by, I see an advertisement for the Green Bay Packers on Fanatics. So me, doing what any other rational American would do, puts in the comment section about how to warn people you can order it, but don't expect it to be there anytime they tell you to. Fanatics' social media intern responds, so they look into it. I tell them about my experience more. And magically, guess what showed up 48 hours later?
Let me guess. Your package.
My hoodie.
Wow. Is that magic or what? Sometimes I guess all you need to do is. Oh wait, I gotta be careful about what I say.
This is a family programming.
The two C's: crap and complain, and eventually you'll reach something.
Sometimes social media complaining does actually work, but most of the time it does not.
Yeah, just crap and complain sometimes, and eventually, I mean, I'm not saying it's like 100% guaranteed, but like you may just in turn, like Rob from Stoddard here, managed to bump into the Fanatics social media team. Like an intern or whatever. Doesn't matter, but it worked.
The irony, though, that it was a paid like Fanatics advertisement, advertising Green Bay Packers stuff on my social media feed when I'm a Bears fan.
Instagram or what?
No, this was on Facebook.
Oh, Facebook. Okay, gotcha. But still, Packer stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it's looking at the one time I was like,
Is Fanatics trying to make you a Packers fan now, or?
Well, unless it was giving me Packers stuff because I ordered a Packer. I think I got my mom a Packers stocking cap for Christmas, knowing that that'll last her a long time.
Gotcha. Well, that's nice.
My gifts for family at Christmas is usually practical. It's stuff that's practical like that. And it looks like the umpire and catcher went out to work with Robbie Ray to make sure his pitch comm is working.
Wait, pitch comm is in with so yeah,
as in like the thing where the catcher hits the button instead of putting the fingers down. Yeah, we can thank the Houston Astros for making it work. Teams are too scared to just put the finger down.
Exactly right, because now it's just all like telecommunicated and walking and well that in so they have that like little earpiece, right? That little ear. Gotcha. So
it is saying. Honestly, if I were a catcher and I saw a player at second base trying to look at what I'm doing to call, I would tell the pitcher.
Sorry, friend.
I know what I'd tell the pitcher is I'd tell the pitcher be ready for the one finger salute to come out and be like, it's coming down.
You mean that third finger? That finger?
The longest finger on your hand, yes.
Yeah, the pointer. The no, not sorry. The middle. The FU finger. Whatever words you want to come with.
That's what I was genuinely getting at, saying the one finger salute.
Oh no.
New York State bird.
Hold on. This is non-baseball, but there's a cop right behind this Hyundai Tucson. Oh, speaking of, I got a quick story, if you don't mind. You know what?
I mean, we're talking. It's a baseball stream, so.
I'll save it for commercial. How about that?
Yeah, as I say, it's a baseball stream, so fans aren't. It's like the radio guys where they even tell stories because it's.
They do not want to hear the Code Blue Cam stories of me and my run-ins with police. We'll say that.
Wait, you were on Code Blue Cam?
No. That was very just exaggerated. That was.
I was gonna say, if you were on Code Blue Cam, how was that not going all over UWL's campus?
I don't know, man. I would be on Barstool, and like knowing me and respectively my popularity, people would be all over that.
Oh, the whole Cooley region would know who you are.
Oh, absolutely.
Actually, people across the country.
Sorry, back to baseball, though. I don't want to get too in the. We'll save that for commercial, but I do have some stories to share, even this year, of run-ins with the police. So, but back to baseball.
It's a 1-1 count. Hoskins is at the plate. Contreras got on base with a ground ball that after bounce went to lift off. I think he was trying to race Elon Musk to Mars.
That's an analogy. That's okay.
We now have a 2-1 count.
I have a story that relates to that too in Charlie's podcast. I'll share that maybe during a commercial break too. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one, folks. It's good. What's the pitch count at for Priester for QP?
I'll let you know when he starts out next inning. I know Robbie Ray is at 60 pitches now.
Woo.
And it's only the top of the third.
Oh, that's rough. Well, then, you're going to be asked for before you know it. So, you know what I'm saying? If I had to guess, that is just for Lent and I. So, continue.
Yeah, the bullpen's going to have a busy night again. That's modern day baseball for you. If your pitcher goes further than 5 innings, it's a miracle. Oh, looks like Robbie Ray's getting reminded that you can't set up for your pitch until the batter is set, which is an interesting rule, but I understand it. And they are lucky that throw was way off center because Contreras is not known for his speed to steal, but stolen base. Yeah, if Robbie Ray gives them 5 innings tonight, that's going to be that they're going to be celebrating. Or is it because it was a walk? They're showing first and second with 2 outs, so maybe it was a walk that they threw, and they threw the ball down as the steal, not realizing it was a. Oh yeah, Frelick is at the plate, so Hoskins had to have gotten on somehow. It's a 1-0 count. I'm going to go on a limb and say that the graphic wouldn't say Hoskins was on first if it wasn't a walk. That painted the corner beautifully. That was a beautiful pitch. Just painting the corner like nothing. That's a ground ball to Adamas. Takes his time, throws to first. Frelick is out. Not by much, though. And we get Adamas to lead off next inning. We are now on commercial break, so fire away.
All right, I'm back, man.
The floor is yours. It's commercial break.
Beautiful. We were just talking about taking off shirts and swimming like a duck.
Thomas, this is a family programming. We don't need to be like that song about when it's getting hot in here.
Sorry. I ain't gonna get you a flag that you're stopping. I am swimming profusely. See, that's more PG.
Remember, kids, it is scientifically normal to when you're getting hot and sweaty to take off the sweaty t-shirt. Just don't do it in public.
No.
Unless it's after a baseball game in the dugout, then we don't care.
Yes, I agree. 100%.
No one's going to question you in the dugout.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got you. Anyway, so give me 1 second. I'm pulling on my laptop. I'll pull up Rob, you know the website. I obviously don't have Valley. It's not one website, so I might be a little behind. Just so you know, but
I know what trick you're using, and I may have been using that trick so I could watch basketball for the playoffs.
Are you on that? You know what? Already on Valley or director.
I was gonna say I'm using someone's login that I know from somewhere.
Nice, man. So yeah, I might be a little behind, but I'll do my best. Anyway.
But yeah.
Grab some Easter candy too while we're at it. So by the way, I hope everybody had a nice Easter while we're in commercial here.
Well, we are back from commercial, so by the time you log in, it should probably be back from commercial.
Yep.
Oh, cool. The Giants Brewers advertising thing on the QR code was Churio and Adamas. Priester is at 41 pitches.
That's not horrible.
Not great either.
Not necessarily, but what? Is you 3 innings through? Or 3 1/3?
They just started the third inning, so.
Yep, bottom of the third, right? Or
yep, bottom 3.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I mean.
Oh. Can we stop showing us angles where we can see that the MLB pants are see-through?
Yeah. Biggest fan of that, I do.
Might explain why baseball's ratings are up, attendance is up, and the ratings and everything are higher than the NBA. Which basketball, by the way, has become extremely unwatchable.
Yes. Got a question, my friend.
Fire away.
Yeah, shoot. What does your Friday look like? I'm my podcast with this really big name. And it'd be cool if you're free, if you want to join, hop on and ask me some questions about his experiences in the sports industry and just general sports questions too. I mean, he's a like when I say I'm a big like the biggest guest I've ever had on the show, I seriously mean this from the heart.
I was gonna say, I think Friday's my day off, and I don't usually have classes on Friday.
It would be at like 3 p.m. and this would be like we would go in person to the Murphy Library, the communication lab.
Oh yeah, I know where that is. I better know where Murphy Library's communications lab is when I have a class in one of the rooms there.
This semester or next?
Oh, I have one this semester, and then next semester I think I have another one over there.
Well, yeah, I have it in the podcast here. I technically have it reserved from like 2:30 to 4 or like 5. And I don't even need to use it that long. And I talked to people up there, and they're like, if you put down a reservation, you by no means have to stay for the whole time. So it'd probably be only for 30 to a half an hour. Because obviously, ultimately what we could do, if you're free and available, is obviously I'll rock and roll with the interview that I have scheduled right with him, and then he jumps off because I'm doing it over Zoom with him. So technically, if both of us can fit it within the same screen, that's perfect. But otherwise, you don't technically have to come with me, you know what I mean, to that media lab. Otherwise, you can do it from your place or whatever too and still Zoom in, you know what I mean?
So say, yeah, I can just send it to me, and I could probably hop on from like my living room.
That's perfect, absolutely. But just make sure you come up with some questions as it relates to like the sports industry, like somebody like advice or whatever for people like me and you. All right, anyway, but back to baseball though. We can always talk about this off the air. What do we got? Bottom third, 2 outs. What's the count on your end? Because I am on, it's 3-1 on my end.
Yeah, I got a 3-1 count here too.
It is right. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab some Easter candy. And, yeah. By the way, like I mentioned, hope everybody had a good Easter. Oh, what in the? Is that a seal?
Yes, it is. It very much is.
And that is
Strike 3.
And the 3-2-1 Brewers. Goodbye, seal. Oh, love that shot though. They're taking for the out.
Commercial break in progress. Thank you, MLB. And thank God for the internet. Alright, so it looks like there's nobody in here and everyone's getting bored. So I'm just gonna probably end the stream and just sit here talking with Thomas off air and hammering out some stuff. And remember, go Brewers. I guess go Knicks. DeSoto's the best team in the Cooley region along with Western TC baseball, and Green Bay sucks. Because they suck.